Red 2 standing by, all 4 lit, and in the green. Welcome back to Ocarina of Time. We are sneaking in to see the princess. We have been told to go and see the Princess of Destiny, Beyonce. And it is time for stealth. That door doesn't lead anywhere, but we have guards to avoid. Some of them move at different speeds. So observe the guards, watch their movement patterns and watch how fast they move, then act accordingly. Fortunately, we also blend in. But they're not entirely stupid. And they can't hear our footsteps. Well, that was daring. Now we can run across the top of this area if we are feeling courageous. We can go for the money if we're greedy, but I'm not going to. Well, that's fortunate. Very good timing. We're on to the last section. So we can see that guard there. Wait for him to move. And then we can scurry on behind him because I think his partner moves a bit slower. I know they're both pretty quick. And now we duck through. And we have completed our stealth section. It's a lot less annoying than the Forsaken Fortress, I'll tell you that much. Now we can do a couple of things in here. If we want to look around, we can see there's Yoshi, Mario, I think that's Peach in there. I'd need to be able to zoom in, but I think if we go across... Oh no, this way. We also get Bowser and Luigi. Nice little Easter egg. And if we start shooting at the windows, money. So we get money over here. But if we go over this side, hey you, don't cause any trouble. And a bomb gets thrown at us. Very nice, thank you. So we still have a chicken, which will get replaced by other items. Now, I did try and check something out, but we'll have a look at it when we're done here. If we head up here, we can speak to the princess. Shooting the window above her doesn't get us anything. Who are you? How did you get past the guards? Yeah, people call me the village idiot, but they're not very bright. And they're blind. There is nothing wrong with being blind, but honestly, if they can't see intruders, that's going to be a problem. They don't even have good hearing skills. Oh, what's that? Is that a fairy? Then are you from the forest? That I am. Then you wouldn't happen to have the spiritual stone of the forest, would you? That green and shining stone? I got something like it from a tree with lockjaw. Why are your eyebrows green? Do you have it? Yes. Just as I thought. I had a dream. In the dream, dark storm clouds were billowing over the land of Hyrule. But suddenly, a ray of light shot out of the forest, parted the clouds, and lit up the ground. The light turned into a figure holding a green and shining stone, followed by a fairy. Is the stone followed by the fairy or the figure? This is like all those ambiguous syntax bits, like suplexing a shark wearing a bolo tie.
You may be asking who is wearing the bolo tie, the shark or me? Answer, yes.
I know. This is a prophecy that someone would come from the forest. Yes, I thought you might be the one. Oh, cool. Do I get the black trench coat and the glasses and the kung fu and everything? Oh, wait, not that one. Damn it. Oh, I'm sorry. I got carried away with my story and didn't even properly introduce myself. I am Zelda, Princess of Hyrule. If you're looking for the Princess of Destiny, in this case, that is me. Unfortunately for you, Beyoncé's tour finished a couple of days ago. Fantastic show. You missed out. What is your name? I'm Lunk. Lunk. It's strange, it sounds somehow familiar. Yep, the stories that the village idiot have carried here. Okay then, Lunk. I'm going to tell you the secret of the sacred realm that has been passed down by the royal family of Hyrule. Apparently, exposition runs in our family. Please keep this a secret from everyone. It's Zelda 1 tradition. The legend goes like this. The three goddesses hid the Triforce containing the power of the gods somewhere in Hyrule. The power to grant the wish of the one who holds the Triforce in his hands. Apparently bad luck if you're a woman. If someone with a righteous heart makes a wish, it will lead Hyrule to a golden age of prosperity. If someone with an evil mind has their wish granted, the world will be consumed by evil. That is what has been told. So the ancient sages built the Temple of Time to protect the Triforce from evil ones. You know, the temple that sits in Castletown, it is very obvious. So yeah, it's kind of hidden in plain sight. That's not very smart, really. That's right, the Temple of Time is the entrance through which you can enter the sacred realm from our world. Look at those lovely sprite-based flowers, all the pixelation. But the entrance is sealed with a stone wall called the Door of Time. And in order to open the door, it is said that you need to collect 3 spiritual stones, or be the doctor, one of the two. And another thing you need is the treasure that the royal family keeps along with this legend. Ooh, what sort of treasure are we talking about? The Ocarina of Time. Title drop. Did you understand well the story I just told you? If I nod and say yes, she won't repeat it. That's great! I forgot to tell you, I was spying through this window just now. The other element from my dream, the dark clouds, I believe they symbolize that man in there. Will you look through the window at him? Wait, that guy, not the guards. Yeah, the guards look pretty shifty. Can you see the man with the evil eyes? Yes, of course I can. He's the only one whose eyes we can see. That is Ganondorf, the leader of the Gerudos. They hail from the desert far to the west. Though he swears allegiance to my father, I am sure he is not sincere. He does have a cool design though. I like this one a little bit more than the Wind Waker design, but as far as characterization goes, Wind Waker is my favourite. The dark clouds that covered Hyrule in my dream, they must symbolize that man. Wait, this isn't Guilty Gear, why are we chasing... Oh. What happened? Did he see you? Don't worry. He doesn't have any idea what we're planning. Yet. That yet is not convincing. Yes. I told my father about my dream. However, he didn't believe it was a prophecy. But I can sense that man's evil intentions. He has a terrible evil aura, either that or he suffered through the Bean Burrito Festival. What Ganondorf is after must be nothing less than the Triforce of the Sacred Realm. He must have come to Hyrule to obtain it. You don't know that. He could be just a tourist. I mean, we're kind of stereotyping here, Zelda. We've just assumed that the guy is evil. I mean, yes, he's a redhead, but that doesn't make him a bad guy. And he wants to conquer Hyrule. No, the entire world. But what if he's just a tourist? Lunk, now we are the only ones who can protect Hyrule. Oh, foolish courage. Now I'm on side. Please. Let's charge forward manfully but stupidly. Thank you. I am afraid. I have a feeling that man is going to destroy Hyrule. He has such terrifying power. But it's fortunate that you have come. We must not let Ganondorf get the Triforce. I will protect the Ocarina of Time with all my power. He shall not have it. You go find the other 2 spiritual stones. Let's get the Triforce before Ganondorf does and then defeat him. One more thing. Take this letter. I'm sure it will be helpful to you. We got Zelda's letter! Can we actually read it? Do the Kokiri have a form of writing? Or is Lunk just illiterate? Alright, talk to Zelda. My attendant will guide you out of the castle. Don't be afraid to talk to her. Over there is her attendant, Impa, who appeared for the first time as a sort of younger woman, rather than the sort of the stocky, frail older woman in mostly frail older woman in previous games. In the Oracle games, she's still pretty capable, but has a much stockier build. I am Impa of the Sheikahs. I am responsible for protecting Princess Zelda. Everything is exactly as the princess foretold. You're a courageous boy. You are heading out on a big new adventure, aren't you? My role in the princess's dream was to teach a melody to the one from the forest. This is an ancient melody passed down by the royal family. I have played this song for Princess Zelda as a lullaby ever since she was a baby. There is mysterious power in these notes. Now listen carefully. Now pay attention, 007! And we get our little jam session. While this is introduced as Zelda's theme in A Link to the Past, it's also used for the other maidens who are trapped in the crystals by Aghanim and Ganon. Link's magical potato has acquired a new power and he's looking at it with bewilderment. Again. You've learned Zelda's lullaby. If the castle's soldiers find you, there will be trouble. Let me lead you out of the castle. In Akira Himekawa's manga, Link just charges off and Impa has to help him out and set him on the right path. You brave lad. We must protect this beautiful land of Hyrule. Take a good look at that mountain. That is Death Mountain, home of the Gorons. They hold the spiritual stone of fire. At the foot of Death Mountain, you will find my village, Kakariko. That is where I was born and raised. You should talk to some of the villagers there before you go up Death Mountain. The song I just taught you has some mysterious power. Only royal family members are allowed to learn this song. Remember, it will help to prove your connection with the royal family. The princess is waiting for you to return to the castle with the stones. Alright, we're counting on you. And just like that, she's gone. But we are not going up Death Mountain just yet. What we are going to do is run backwards again and go down towards Lon Lon Ranch. Because we have a couple of things we can do there. I don't think I got my aim right. Yeah, I would have just missed. But head on into the ranch, and since we're here in daytime, we can do a couple of things. So, time will not flow inside Lon Lon Ranch, which is actually pretty handy. So, we can chill out, and we can go inside here. Talon is asleep. Now, if I'm very careful, you can try and throw all of the chickens off into one corner, because this makes things a bit easier for what we want to do next. Of course, you can't keep them in... It's like herding cats. Can I actually... Now, I don't know if I can actually throw them all out of the way, or at least throw them into the corners of the room. They keep wandering around. But if we talk to...
I'm awake already. What? Well, I'll be. If it ain't the forest kid from the other day. By the way, thanks a lot for waking me up. It took some doing, but I finally got Malon back in a good mood. So, what are you up to today? Got some free time on your hands, you say? Well, how about a little game? These 3 cuckoos I have here are special super cuckoos. I'm gonna throw these cuckoos into that there gaggle of normal cuckoos. If you can pick out these 3 special birds from among the normal cuckoos within the time limit, I'll give you something good. If you can't find them, I'll win. It'll be 10 rupees. Wanna play? You have 30 seconds. Alrighty then, get ready. Here go the super cuckoos. Start looking.
So one of them...
That's one of them. Keep it up. Keep it up. 2 more to find.
So...
There's another. All right, now the moment of truth. 1 more to find. Golly, I'll be darned. It's plumb incredible. That's the last one. You've found them all. Come on over here.
That went a bit smoother than I thought.
Hey, you got the talent to be one of the world's best cowboys. How'd you like to marry Malon, huh?
If you say yes.
Ha ha! I was just kidding. Just kidding. I think you're a little young for that, aren't you? Ha ha ha! Oh, I'm proud to present to you a sample of our very own Lon Lon milk. You'll be energized the moment you drink it. After you drink it, you can bring back the bottle and buy a refill anytime you want.
Lon Lon Milk, a very handy early game restorative. We recover 5 hearts and there are 2 servings per bottle. Gotta get that calcium into your bones. And there we are, so we completed that little mini game. We're actually fairly well ahead in some things. So, if we go in here, this is the stable. We can see our horses around the place. Well, at night anyway. Alright, there's a cow. 2 cows. And I can't believe that I, the great Ingo, am working on this dump of a ranch. Because the owner is so lazy, I always have to do all the work around here. I, the hard-working Ingo, should be in charge, not that lazy bum Talon. So, Ingo looks kind of like Luigi with red eyes. Just adding to the trio, really. So, head out here and roll into a tree. And we avoid having a spider land on our heads. All good. Now, if we head in here, we can talk to Malon again. And avoid getting run over by horses. Put the sword away, it's polite. Oh, it's the fairy boy again. I heard that you found my dad. How did you like the castle? Did you see the princess? Dad came home in a hurry after you found him. Oh yeah, I have to introduce you to my friend, fairy boy. She's this horse. Her name is Epina. Isn't she cute? But she runs off. It seems like Epina is afraid of you, fairy boy. My mother composed this song. Isn't it nice? Let's sing together. Alright, so. Oh, cute Ocarina! Are you going to play this song with that Ocarina? And now we get Epina's song, which we can play for cows to get milk. As well as summoning Epina when we're an adult. And there we are. We stare in bewilderment. Epina is happy to see us. We have another song, and nearby, high above, the spirit of exposition flies over. So we can't do anything about that just yet. We can't ride Epina. But what we can do, what I am going to do, is head out of the ranch and wait for nightfall. Because still a couple of things we can do. And I'll show you a couple of other things we'll be able to get later on. Mostly Skulltulas. Look everywhere for gold Skulltulas. We have, how many do we have? 6. 1 heart piece, 2 songs. We're going at a good clip, I think. So we'll stand around for a while. Ah, yes. If you are roaming Hyrule Field at night, something happens. We fight Stal children. Defeat enough of them and a big one appears, but that's not what we're fussed about now. What we're going to do is head on back into the ranch and observe a Skulltula up there which we can kill, but we can't claim the token. What we do want to do is start heading out to the back of the track. And another Skulltula that we can actually get. And a bird. $5 is nice, but I want that health back. Still, we'll get it back. So, those birds are gways. We might see some of them. Destroy it before it flies into you. Not very hard to kill, but just annoying. So, there is a Skulltula near here on the wall. From downtown. So, another Skulltula there we can't get. But what we do want to do is make our way into here. Because we can get something fairly important. Move the crates. And if we get them out of the way, we can get our appropriate item. We have to move this one, and it's also a pain in the butt because Link will jump if we move too fast. So, climb up here, and we'll give ourselves a little bit more room. So there we are, another heart piece, and those do restore our health. There we go! That probably seems like a good spot to wrap everything up because I've been doing a lot of work here. And next time, I think I'll actually see you at the entrance to... hopefully at the entrance to Kakariko Village, but I might be able to do some things in Kokiri Forest as well, just to see. Thank you very much for joining me. Till next time, this is Red 2, returning to base. Oh god, that's still moving. I didn't realise that was still moving. I don't think I've ever been more annoyed to be rich in my entire life. We got there's $100 under my house? You must be hardened with fire. You ruined my line.